as the White House continues to call Robert Mueller's investigation this witch hunt, longtime Trump associate Roger Stone says that he is, quote, prepared to be indicted should that happen. Mueller recently subpoenaed two of Stone's associates, a sign that the investigation could be zeroing in on Stone. Here is what Stone said over the weekend on Meet the Press.
I can guarantee you they have found no evidence whatsoever of Russian collusion, nor trafficking of allegedly hacked emails with WikiLeaks. It is not inconceivable now that Mr. Mueller and his team may seek to conjure up some extraneous crime pertaining to my business, or maybe not even pertaining to the 2016 election. I would chalk this up to an effort to silence me. So I am prepared should that be the case.
Dylan Bank is here. He is the director of Netflix's Get Me, Roger Stone, the documentary, which we'll play a clip of in a minute. So welcome back. Nice to see you.
Great to be here.
So you heard, it's fascinating how he's evolved over the past year, right, Roger Stone. When you hear the clip on Meet the Press and he's saying, no, it didn't relate to the election, the outside business, what do you think he's referring to?
Roger has a myriad of businesses ranging from his ties to presidents and presidential all the way down to sheriff races in Florida. And it's
But to be indicted, what do you think he's referring to?
Only Roger knows exactly what he's done, but Roger loves to operate in the gray area of legality, where on paper, according to Roger, from this angle it's legal. Perhaps the FBI might disagree.
Okay. I want to play a clip. This is from your doc, digging into some of the foreign lobbying efforts of Stone's past.
Lobbying had been considered kind of a sleazy business, but Roger Stone unabashedly came out and said, I'm going to make a pile of money off of this, and no apologies.
Black Manafort and Stone was it was the biggest, most powerful lobbying operation in Washington. We did things that nobody else had ever done.
Black Manafort and Stone saw a business opportunity in being the torturer's lobby, in representing the most distasteful dictators, Mobutu, Marcos, UNITA in Angola. They did not care about being acceptable in the salons of Georgetown. They cared about making money.
You know, one man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist.
Wow. So there's been all this speculation that it was Roger Stone who contacted Russia or WikiLeaks. Would that surprise you?
It wouldn't surprise me if he wanted to. It would surprise me if at this point he actually had the power to. Roger, in many ways, might have lucked out by having been kicked out / quit of the Trump campaign immediately after the very first Republican debate. And he was trying to get back into Trump's graces, it seemed to us, by making a lot of noise in the public hemisphere. And it was only through Paul Manafort later, when he got him his connection to come back in, did he even really have a direct in back to the campaign.
So you mentioned Paul Manafort. I mean, just remind us how intertwined Manafort, Trump, Roger Stone were.
Well, Black Manafort and Stone met Donald Trump through Roy Cohn, who, if your fans know his name, they are bristling right now. Mm-hmm. He's one of the most infamous people, and in many ways who Roger has aspired to be like over the years. Mm-hmm. And when Black Manafort and Stone and that era, they also began to realize that there was great money to be made in foreign lobbying and going out when the Berlin Wall fell and to create the new democracy there. But Roger got scared off by some people whose candidacy through him and through other people he was working with, when they won, and they got their car blown up. And Roger decided to come back here where politics was hardball, but not quite as hardball. Paul Manafort didn't have that reaction, and he stayed.
Yeah. Paul Manafort, to be continued on him as well, right? Dylan, thank you so much. Again, the film is Get Me, Roger Stone, if you haven't seen it on Netflix. Appreciate you coming back.